we're going to open up this VCR today. Now, why are we doing that? Well, check out my last video, but basically I talk about how JVC VCRs for the 90s and 2000s very often had the dynamic drum system, helps the picture stay a little clear when you're fast forwarding or rewinding. The big issue with it though is it breaks down over time, and if it breaks, your VCR becomes very, very difficult to repair. But there's a guy in Finland who created this little board here, the Dynamic Drum Emulator. I've never installed one of these before, so we're going to open it up together and see how this goes. So really, I'm making this video just to kind of show people what the process looks like. Please don't take this as a tutorial. The guy that makes this device, the guy that sells these DD emulators, he emails out a full guide. All I'm doing today is following along with that guide for the first time. He has two sets of instructions. There's a basic install and there's a more advanced one. We're just doing the basic one today. So here we go. And you know what? I always get kind of nervous when I do this. There's always a chance that these things might go horribly, horribly wrong. Let's hope that they don't today. So we need to remove this screw, this screw, this screw, along with this ribbon cable, and this here is the signal cable. And we're just kind of very gently wiggling that out. So I'm trying to be very careful. I need to remove this ribbon cable without snapping it. This ribbon cable is very fragile, and I don't know what happens if I break it. So I really don't want to find out. I'm gonna try to do the screws because I can't get to the ribbon cable. All right, you know what? In his guide, he uses pliers. I'm gonna try some pliers. He says though, never use the metal jaws in direct contact to the cable and have heat shrinking tubing around it. I don't have heat shrinking tubing. I have electrical tape, and hopefully I don't break my VCR. I did it! Okay, don't know if this is official advice, but hey, it worked for me. Okay, so this little spot right here is where I connect to the board itself. I'm just going to plug that in. There was a little foam thing covering it before. See, this is directly underneath this guy, and I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. I don't like the way it looks. This guy has a little bit of electrical tape down, so I'm going to do that too. And then I really hope that's okay. Although I find a lot of time when I open up a piece of tech, I'll have to reopen it up afterwards to try to fix whatever I did wrong. So let's hope, let's really hope that's not the case here. So far, that's all we need to do with the VCR. Now I'm actually gonna put this aside for a minute, make some room, because it's time to bring out the soldering iron and the video head here, and I really hope this goes well. What the next step is basically we have to remove the PCB from the video head. And one of the first steps there is desoldering these two big old globs right there. Oh no, oh shit. I really hope it's okay. Oh, I really hope that's okay. Okay. See, that's the issue. We're trying to solder so close to plastic, right? And what does plastic do under heat? Well, it melts. It melts real easy. Sweet. All right, that's the scary part, and I hope I didn't break anything. Ha ha! So it says I need to slide it forward. Oh, is it this little tab? Oh, I've almost got it. Sweet! Take that! We're going to put the head back in the VCR. We are going to plug it in, give it a quick clean, put the DD emulator in place, and then we'll be good. Woo! So the instructions say I should do the same thing I did before, but in reverse. Instead of doing the ribbon cables first, we're going to do them last. So here we go. Drop that guy in. It seems to be sitting well, so we're going to put the 3 screws back in there. I really hope this works. Please work, please work, please work. But you know, I'll say the other thing is, like, anytime I run into stuff like this, it's always a new challenge. It's always a little scary. But also, I think it's important to do the scary things. I mean, to a certain extent. Oh crap, did I poke a hole in my ribbon cable? Oh no, did I poke a hole in my ribbon cable? That looks like too perfect of a hole. I don't think I made that. Alrighty, so it's plugged in. Honestly, I don't know if it's totally secure. I think we're gonna put a VHS tape in it in just a minute. Here, let's put the other one back in. I think the last step is just finding a home for this guy. They say one important thing is that it doesn't touch any of the actual metal. All right, I don't know if this is going to be its permanent home, but we're going to just try it right there. I think this should work. Okay, so before I put everything back together, I'm just going to toss a VHS tape in, and I just want to see, does this thing actually work? What's going to happen? So let's find out. Seems to be. Here, I'll turn it off and plug it in an actual video source.
Who are these people?
Stop, you're gonna make me go.
Maybe laundry.
All right, so I'm going to pop the tape out, unplug the VCR, and just try to plug in those ribbon cables again. I hope I didn't break one. I hope it's just as simple as it hasn't been plugged in enough, but we're going to find out. So, yay. I think it's this. I think it's just simply that this ribbon cable is not plugged in fully. Okay. I'm going to turn off the camera for a minute. I'll turn it back on when I actually have this working again. And look at that. It's all recording. We got to see Jerry's beautiful face, hear his beautiful voice. Yeah, so I played around with it a little bit off camera, and it really was just that cable right there wasn't pushed in enough to make contact. Once again, I am not making this to say, follow along step by step and come with me. I really just want to make a cool video to let people know about this stuff. There are better videos out there that actually show you step by step how to do it. But I will say, hey, if you're running the same issue as me, that cable right there is going to be responsible for the video signal. I was getting audio with it unplugged, but no video whatsoever. And now everything's working great. Woo, woo, woo.